So at the start here, I want 3 people to roll a d20, please.
Alright.
I got it.
Someone joined in. What's up?
No.
All right, 11, 6, and 8. All right.
Orbeck got a natural 20.
We'll go with 8. Rogue's Blessing. All lies are undetectable. Stealing, lockpicking, sneaking, and all ability checks similar to those are done at advantage.
Damn.
Alrighty. So, as you guys are sort of resting easy in the Spelljammer Hall, we'll use his character as a plot device for the moment. Jericho comes rushing in. Guys, I got this message from my home place. They're requesting assistance. Sounds pretty big. They said there's something about dwarves that are kind of tired looking and showing up in numbers unrecorded in Elysium. It's very strange, and also a missing individual. So I was hoping.
Say doors?
Dwarves.
Oh, dwarves. I thought you said doors.
They said that they've been showing up at the Hand of God and Mount Olympus the Forge of Mount Olympus. So I was thinking there could be some good spots to check it out.
So it's the Attack of the Midgets.
Yes, I guess. So, will you guys help me?
Sure.
They're only midgets. We might have to take a rain check on that. What harm are they going to do?
You hear Gimbal in the back. Those dirty dwarves!
Sure, I guess so.
Well, I don't know how we could get back, so do you all know of someone here, maybe, that could assist in finding a way back to Elysium?
Who's that Father Time fellow? What's his name? The one who looks out the hourglass. Not the hourglass, the telescope.
Oh, goodness. That's not Father Time.
I don't remember his name.
You're thinking Najura.
Najura, yeah.
The Occlumencer Zephain. Occlumencer Zephain is the one that looks at the telescope.
Ah. Oh, it's that first guy. How the fuck did you say it? The end dude. We'll go with that.
Najura?
Najura, yeah.
What's
I
up,
think
bitches?
we should go talk to him.
So you go to the magic shop where he's located, and you see him. He's hard at work, and there's like 2 extra copies of him that are also providing like helping hands. And you hear they go in sort of sequence. What's up, bitches?
They were trying to find Elysium. We're trying to find a way in. Would you know how to find a way in?
The fuck's an Elysium?
Supposedly midgets.
That's not my thing.
Alright, then whose thing would it be?
I don't know. Did you try Zephain?
Would it be him?
He looks through a telescope all day, freaking nerd.
I guess let's go see Zephain, then.
Well, later. Come back if you need anything.
I don't know if I want to.
This is Najura.
That's okay. That's close. He does look like Father Time.
He kind of does. He is a time wizard.
So, Zephain. Okay. You know who's really good friends with Zephain? Frickin' Baron. Let's let Baron do the talking.
So
Is Baron alive?
rest in peace. So
I think he's wrestling with some handcuffs.
if you guys recall, he was in the top floor of the tower in Spelljammer Hall,
Yes, that's
where
right.
the giant telescope is. And if I recall, Kenway was the person that looked through the telescope the last time.
Oh, of course it was me.
So, Zephain would see you all sort of enter the study. Well, hello again. It's been some time since I've seen you all. Been navigating well enough.
Yes. And now we can go anywhere within literally feels like seconds.
Oh,
Quite nice.
very, very handy. Can I assist you with anything?
You shush.
We're looking to get to. Oh, this card's in front of it. Elysium.
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 Go ahead. I want everybody to do a group history check. Because intelligence is all of your specialties. Except for Gunway.
Hell yeah.
-2.
I will have you know I am a smart fighter. Thank you very much.
My history is blank.
So it's 0. It's +0.
Oh.
My history is he has no history. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. And we'll say Grape Shot and Kenway, you get one more roll because it'll be with advantage from him.
That's for me. 18, that's good.
Let me see if I have the plane map. The planes of existence. So he pulls out the map. He goes, if you compare it to yours, you see, each instance of places you found tends to lie in its general area on the planes of existence map. Except before, I believe you all went to the Abyss and the Nine Hells. And you did that by dropping completely down below. And as soon as you all are sort of looking, Grape Shot, all of you, you immediately sort of get the feeling that Elysium lies in the other direction. If you just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. Eventually you burst through into the heavens.
So we gotta go straight and up.
That would
So
be
we
my
are going
guess.
between
Beyond
air and
you.
water and up.
Just keep going up.
How far up do we go?
I believe you'll know when you get there.
Alright. Now this is the next question. Can our ship go that far up?
Only one way to find out, I guess.
Okay. Oh, alright. Worst comes to worst, the ship falls apart, we all die. Campaign's over tonight.
Sir.
Well, that just means Lewis will have to get started dungeon mastering a lot faster.
Alright. Well, I have an idea on where we're going, so I'm good to go. Do we need any equipment before we go?
Let me take a look at my inventory, see if I need to buy some bullets.
Definitely. I know I have bullets. We-
Nope, I'm good.
Are we gonna see
I'm down
some
to
combat
20
tonight, do you think,
magazines.
Pat?
I'm not the one that's responsible for that.
I hope so, because I really want to test out that sneak attack.
You guys are like, kill that man. The first person you see.
You know, John, you're getting a little bit soft. It used to be that if somebody didn't speak our language, you were ready to kill them right then. So
Oh, it's soft.
you're getting soft.
Oh, maybe because I'm now engaged. I can't kill everyone I see. Can't make too many enemies.
Yeah, he's got to sleep with the other ones.
You can't make too many enemies.
If you're anything like
Uh,
Greenway, you don't want to make too many enemies because it reduces the amount of women to sleep with.
uh,
Facts.
Yeah, oh, I think I'm all good. I got my duster on. Got my revolvers. So let's
yeah,
go to the heavens.
yeah. Let's go wreak some havoc. So I've got to, Mister.
Later, dudes.
All right.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That's who.
Everyone
Sometimes.
says bless you, sweetheart.
You hear the wind say,
He's not even
"Bless
listening.
you." So, where would you all like to go?
I say we just go straight to Elysium.
Okay. As you guys sort of exit Spelljammer Hall and start heading back to your boat, you probably overhear in the distance, "Yo, what?" He's like, "All right, see you guys later. We'll do the thing later. Got it. Okay." From Tora. And you guys head off. And that was, for your knowledge, Ducky, Dawn, and Yagi. Kenway.
Who's that?
They're Tora's assistants. They're helpers. So,
Oh. Okay.
from Kingdom Hearts. So, as you guys head back to your boat, just prepare for travel. I want everyone to go ahead and roll a perception check for the journey.
Oh, that's something I'm actually better at.
Ooh,
And as I roll a frickin' 2.
roll a natural one.
There we go.
As you all sort of settle into your positions too, Jerry walks over to you, Kenway. He's like, "It's good to see you back, Captain. It's been a while.
No, thank you.
If you need me to drive the boat, I can do it. I'll be getting better."
Not today. Well, not yet. I might be today, but not right this second.
Which it's almost like interesting to you, Kenway, because he actually seems a little more beefy, like a little more full, a little bit brighter to some degree.
Anyone do something to his brain since I've been gone?
Joey has issues with his brain.
Yes, you do.
He pulls out the hammer and he like is lightly bonking it on top of his head. Something wrong with my brain.
And that's exactly why.
He runs off down below. So, which also, for all of you, you have the thing on the back of your ship now too, which lets you teleport to the other spaces per se, with a little piece from the space that has been completed and was tested out last time as you guys went to clown space. So, in this one, simple enough, as you take off flying. Wow, the nat 1 and the nat 20 cancel. And another nat 1. Okay, I'll roll the decider. Okay, as you guys take off flying, someone roll a D100.
I'll do it. I'm adventurous.
I was going to say because you're the scout.
Trying to see if I can pull up that table. Oops, I got rid of it last time. Is it booze? There it is. Booze Astral Menagerie, and you'd be in the Astral Sea. And it was a 39. 39. Okay. Roll a d6.
All right, 1d6 coming up. 5.
As you guys are flying in the ship, it takes a little bit too long to notice, but there is a series of 5 comets that seem to be flying straight for your ship. So I would like Kenway, as the driver, roll 5 dexterity saving throws.
Damn.
And this is to dodge the comets as they are flying towards the ship.
1. Oh, that's a 4 or 9.
Okay. Just roll them all. Roll the damage. Nat 20.
3.
15. Okay.
1.
20. Okay. One more. And a nat 1.
1.
Okay. So, as you are flying by and just dodging, you get hit by the first one, immediately snap and pull away from the second, the third, the fourth, and get nailed by the fifth one. So you will take, it's 2, 4, 6, 6d10 plus 6. No, that's 100.
That would kill me instantly.
The ship suffers 34 points of damage, which you take a quarter of.
Oh, that's not that bad.
So you take 7.
Oh, okay.
As I drop you back in here. Someone in here that... Oh, Garrett. So you take 7. Or a little more than that. Plus 6. 30... 34 divided by 4 is 8. You take 8. Okay. The ship gets a little dinged up, but you keep sailing high. Eventually, this bluish pink and purple color that is high above, or that exists throughout the astral sea here in Etheria, it starts to fade, and it starts to become thick like a cloud, like a fluffy white cloud. And as you keep sailing up and up and up, all of a sudden, you guys are falling. Except you're not on the boat anymore. As you sort of looking around, you are falling in the sky. And you can see all around you birds, people with wings, angels, celestials. There's sort of timid wildlife that fills the grove below you with the large lake that sits here as a welcoming point to Elysium. So you guys are in the middle of a free fall. What would you all like to do? You're probably a couple hundred feet above the lake.
Well, I got those boots of flying or whatever. The winged boots and my acrobat skills. I think I should be okay not to kill myself.
Okay.
We're glad.
Okay. Grape shot easy enough. So we got Goonway, Cordell, and Baron.
That's a great question. Do I have a spell that I can cast?
I believe you do.
I fly. I can cast fly.
Cast fly.
I'm
Baron.
flying.
Cordell.
So we are trying to figure out how we are going. What the hell? Why are y'all kicking me out of this?
Kicking you out of what? You got kicked out of Discord. I thought he was like, why are you kicking me out of the thing? You're getting kicked out of Discord. Welcome back.
You're going to fly. Is that correct?
Fly or land in the water, any way you can.
And am I falling fast? Am I just kind of free falling? I mean,
I'd
like,
imagine you guys are free falling, but you'd probably have your arms spread out and whatnot to try to slow and control your descent as much as you could.
all right. So I am going to use my action to I'm going to use my action to deattune from my Stone of Halfling Luck and attune to my Ring of Feather Falling.
Okay, easy enough. You start drifting. Baron.
All right.
I'll do the same. Have the wing boot.
Oh, you have the wing boots. So easy enough.
Yep.
As you all sort of slow and control your descent using various spells and abilities. As you get closer to the water, you notice there's something bobbing in various parts of the water, and they look like they are sort of more fragile people. They're not quite as beefy as you all, that have seemingly splatted on the water and did not make it. But I think as you all are sort of slowly descending, you'd probably see like a big angel guy drop out of the sky, land in the water, and you see for a moment he is bloody and scarred up. And then all of a sudden the water heals him. And he's like, yeah, that's awesome. I knew I was cool. And then he flies off. So it's sort of like an initial test to see if you're strong enough to survive the entry into Elysium. So, as you all have passed this entry point challenge, you see in the distance a massive mountain that has a sort of cloud palace on top. At the base of the mountain, you can spot a massive red forge. And that is currently the main thing you would see. The rest of the area around you is these lush green trees that almost drift with red and white colors from just this heavenly air to it. And if you do touch the water too, you find that it's very refreshing, and it removes a lot of the small cuts and things that you would have on your body. It heals you to some degree. So, welcome to the Heavenly Realms.
Interesting.
I guess we want to head towards that forge. What I would think.
Yeah. That would make sense to me.
Which you all would also kind of notice. It's very much like the Cloud Palace from Hercules, the Disney movie, that's on top of Olympus. And the forge entrance, you can tell, is red and fiery.
Ooh, the Forge of Olympus.
As you get closer to Mount Olympus 2, if that is the direction you're heading, go ahead and make a perception check, all of you. It's not terribly hard to spot. Well, not too bad so far, all of you. Get the good rolls out of the way now. So, as you all are sort of trudging through here, hearing the birds chirp and sing, and a lot of the wildlife fleeing from you as your footsteps fall in the direction of Mount Olympus, you can hear the crackling fires of the forge, almost like the forge sings as you hear hammering and anvils. In the distance, you can hear the rush of a heavy waterfall. Where some of the taller folk, would be able to see over the ridges a couple of what looks to be fingertips that exist in the mountain ranges. And I'll just show you that image now. The hand of God would lie beyond Mount Olympus.
It's so beautiful.
I'd imagine, too, as you all are sort of walking, you'd see humanoid creatures. Some of them that are part goat. Some of them that are more goat than human. You'd probably see a couple of bare-skinned women that are wrapped with grass covering their parts.
Don't tell Goonway that. He might be getting a little, you know what.
They sort of they sort of giggle as you are walking by. They cover their mouths with their hands as they laugh.
Captain, I might need to stay for a while.
Take all the time that you need. You're technically in heaven.
I'd like to think everyone has their own form of heaven in D&D. So, like, Cordell just sees, like, off to the distance is just a whole bunch of pistols and rifles on the wall. The various colors and sizes and lasers and heavy ammos. And it's just like a whole bunch of... Instead of bearskin rugged, it's Fred skins on the floor.
Red skin.
Let me ask you this. What would Kenway see?
I think Kenway would see the roars of the ocean. Retainer aura. With the silk clothes on. And just a slight rain that is carried on the breeze. You can hear the ships in the distance. Baron sees ravens in depression. And I don't know, honestly, what Baron would see. I think Baron would see the smiles of his friends. And also the family that he knew growing up. The past that he knows is behind him, but also for a better future. Edgewood is already in heaven. In Grapeshot, you see at least 14 different Shot family members there. They're all smiling and having a great time adventuring.
Also, Shot family, I see Angel Shot. I see Bird Shot. I see... Let's go on and on.
Backshot. Troubleshoot. But, you know, all in sort of this sanctity area. It's just like a nice repose. And as you keep walking, you notice as the mist that is kind of lingering in the forest fades away, and none of that stuff was actually there. It's almost like it's just created for your enjoyments. But you still hear that peaceful roar of the waterfall in the Firest Forge as you get closer to Olympus. As you get towards the base of Olympus, though, you do see this staircase that just goes straight to the top, like the palace, and it is thousands of feet tall. And you're like, it'll take hours to walk that thing. And then immediately next to it is this entrance to the forge. Just fires roaring through the door.
Do we walk in and there's... What do we see besides fire?
In the forge, if you walk in, there is multiple sets of hammers and anvils. And more importantly, there is a 20-foot tall dwarf with golden armor on, a long brown beard. He has piercing blue eyes. And that's all it is piercing blue. He doesn't have a pupil or anything. As you see, this dwarven individual hammering away. And as he hammers, it thuds. And you see, all it takes is one hammer. and whatever it was is complete that he was building. He pulls up the next piece of iron, hits it, complete.
I go up and I talk to Cordell in his ear and I say, "This is a big ass midget."
Yeah, he probably wouldn't appreciate it if you tossed him.
In this area, too, you also see approximately 4 other dwarves that are normal height, like 4 foot, 5 foot tall, that are sort of studying him and watching him. All of these dwarves, go ahead and make insight checks.
Oh, my insight's meh.
All of us.
Yep.
All right. Let me close some of these images to get to my character sheet. Insight check. Ooh, I'm good at this. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Baron's still AFK. Oh, there he is. Ta-da. So, Grape Shot, Gunway, and Cordell, you sort of notice these doors have bags under their eyes, and they're sort of turning a little bluish black. And you can see one of them starting to nod off, and he kind of sits back up, and he's writing notes down. As this individual that is hammering stops, and he turns and he looks at you all. What brings you to the forge?
I heard there is a midget problem here. I can clearly see it.
He hammers heavily down, and you see it create a large spike that when he lifts the hammer, it sort of gets launched towards you, and it stops. I don't appreciate the words to my kind.
I was told I was too soft these days.
Perhaps it'd be better for you. He looks down at you.
Go ahead, keep going, Cordell.
I am
What's
the
that?
All-Hammer. Morhadin.
By Moradin's hammer. I think you're in trouble, John. Captain.
Did I play nice now?
Yes.
He slams the hammer down, and you see the spear in front of your face drop Kenway. I don't think you came to the forge to insult me.
No, we came because our pal Jericho says there's a problem here.
What is this problem you're talking of?
What is the problem he's talking of? I forgot. I know it's something to do with dwarves taking over this realm.
There has been more lately, yes.
Are they all coming to see you?
These ones wanted to, yes.
Interesting. How much you gonna teach them? You're just freaking hitting metal all day. Not much to learn.
It's in the feel, the fire, the craft. As he hammers one more time, you see it create a giant crucible that's about his size, and he just lifts his hammer and it slings over to the far side of the room. And you see one of the doors run over, and he starts turning some levers and stuff, and it starts filling with lava from above. These 4 have come to assist and learn.
What makes you the giant in the room and the rest of them are, I say, normal size?
Well, it comes with not being a mortal.
So you're gods.
The god of forge and fire. Indeed.
So you can make us tools.
Not for you.
That's funny. Who do you make tools for?
The believers.
Believers in what?
Faith. As he hammers, another time you see a sort of necklace that he creates that is a hammer with multiple plus signs on the hammer.
Alright, so, is, so do we need to get rid of all these people coming to see? What do we need to do exactly?
I don't know why you're here,
Alright.
apart
I
from
look
being a
over-
pain in my ass.
Oh, I can always be that. I look over Cordell. I said, "Why are we here?"
This is the point when you realize that I backed up about 20 to 30 feet behind you.
I look. I'm
giving-
like, I put
Well,
my.
you were giving the god of the forge an attitude.
And I turn around. I have my hand above my eyes, like looking for you. Like, where the hell did you?
I'm just going to shrug my shoulders and be like, "You got this."
Oh,
It'll be all right.
What you're doing? Jericho's not here.
Shoot you a thumbs up. I'm standing next to Cordell.
All right, then let me do this. All right, Mr. Pate. Let's do this. What do you need help with? And you can forge us some gear in return.
I'll tell you what I need help with. Getting a good night's sleep after you leave, because I want to be able to get your annoying ass out of my head.
Oh, that's not going to be so easy.
Exactly. You have no idea how much I have to drink. Edgeworth, I want you to go ahead and make a persuasion check, by the way.
Persuasion.
As being
And-
the only crafts person here.
Persuasion. Oh, it was
Okay.
almost a 16, dude.
He sort of looks down at you, Gunwei. He's like, I can tell good craftsmanship when I see it.
Thank you, sir.
You
Can
can't...
you also
Go
can
ahead.
you also tell someone who enjoys a good dwarven fire ale?
Ho ho ho! Indeed I do. As he hammers down, you see a mug fall from the sky that has some filled in with it for you, and you alone so far.
Yeah.
Now I know
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't come to learn from me, and there's something on your mind that your boss, hopefully he's not your boss, is struggling to find.
Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't here. I'm speaking out of character. I wasn't here when all that was going down. I was step by step. I was away from the headset, so I don't even know what the conversation was.
Yes. I'll give you the catch notes here. There you go.
Laborian. Yeah. Was Laborian a dwarf as well, or did we establish that?
No, you don't know.
Oh, okay. Mr. King, not King Dwarf, I guess. God of the Forge, Mr. Moradin.
Ho.
Would you happen to know anything about a person named Laborion?
Indeed, I do. He used to work here.
Oh,
He
is
used...
he
Go ahead.
an old disciple, or?
Disciple, yes. One of the best craftspersons ever. Hard
Ooh.
worker, too.
Was there any disagreements you may have had with Mr. Laborian?
No, he's my son.
Oh, he's your son.
I made him.
Oh, you made him.
As he hammers down one more time, you see a person sort of created by the sculpt of his metal that looks like this metallic angel.
Ooh.
My,
Interesting.
I was gonna say, I would have felt bad for your wife if she was normal sized.
oh, yes.
Okay. That's it, just his image, correct?
That is what he looks like, yes.
Oh, okay. Um, so he's not a dwarf as well. Let's see. Sleepy dwarf, shut up. Um, these dwarves that have come to learn from you, they clearly don't have the same stamina that you do. Um, you think that they're working themselves tired, like beyond tired, just so they can learn from your majestic ways?
Believe it or not, they showed up like that.
Oh,
And they haven't slept since. Very strange.
interesting. Do they say? I don't think I speak. Is Dwarvish a language?
It is.
I don't think I have that as a language.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah.
No one.
Okay. Damn it. Uh, would there be a common tongue that I could speak
Common.
with the dwarves?
If they
Not
speak
not
it.
common,
If they
not
speak
common, but like, because I know like 5 languages.
it. You could always ask.
Uh, actually, you know what? He would know because he's a dwarven god of the forge. What's his name? Morian? Moradin. Mr. Moradin, sir. Are there any other languages that you dwarves might know?
Maybe common.
Maybe some common. Okay. All right. Well, in that case, we could try and talk with some of the dwarves, see if they can tell us how they're feeling, so we can try and figure out why they're feeling so tired. What you guys think?
Sure.
Ask
Well, we'll
him,
let you do the talking since you know all the languages.
be like,
Wow.
hey,
So,
why are you the
I like
way
it.
you are?
I know many things. Nothing a good mug of dwarven fire ale can't fix, brothers.
Whenever he eats out a woman, he learns their language.
It's true. Oh, dude, that would be amazing if I had that ability.
That would be something.
Anytime I tie the knot
Hunting
in any
wolves.
way with a woman of any race, I should immediately learn their language.
You
Is
learn-
that something that's possible? Like in D&D? Can I make that like my thing?
We can talk about it. That's fun.
That's hilarious. I love that. Like,
You
so
learn-
like you guys just like, okay, we don't know the local language, Goonway, go sleep with someone. And then I come back and I'm speaking fluently. I'm like, all right, we're good.
You learn their whole cultural beliefs and their languages.
Yes. That would be amazing.
I want
Well,
you all
anyway.
to do a group persuasion check. Essentially trying to talk back and forth with them.
Okay.
Because there is a big gist that you will get out of it, essentially.
Ah, another 8. Son of a bitch.
As you sort of look into their eyes, you can see this fire in their eyes almost. That's compelling them to keep going, keep pushing on,
Ooh.
not stop working. And you can hear them just mumbling, go, 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 go on, push on, work harder. Like something is compelling them to keep on going. It doesn't seem like they're doing it of their own volition.
So they're like possessed, almost. Well, maybe not possessed, but essentially. Let's see. I guess we could. I'm gonna cast detect magic on the dwarves.
Okay.
Is that
It's not necessarily a spell,
Oh,
but you
okay.
do
Well,
detect it is a very sense of foreign magic, almost like a
Gotcha.
curse to some degree.
ah, interesting. Okay, so we know it almost feels curse-like in
Yeah.
nature.
Very much so.
Okay. Does anybody know a way to find the source of a curse?
Ooh, that
I
is an
will look
excellent
at
question.
Baron.
Yeah, Baron, Senor Baron. Yeah, Baron doesn't know about curses either. Wow, he's useless. You know what? That I've made my mind up. My next character I make is going to be a necromancer.
He knows curses and curses only.
Yes,
Actually, my character
only
should
curses.
know about curses, because I'm playing Geralt of Rivia, and as a Witcher, you know about curses.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Um, let's see. If we're oh, uh, that's what I can ask, Mr. Moradin. Do you know where your son is currently?
I know he lives near the hand of God.
He is near the hand of God. That's a
Bah,
very fitting place for him. What exactly is the hand of God? Do you know that? Do you-
it's a mountain crafted by the gods that holds a lake of never-ending water at the top that streams down with a powerful surging waterfall.
um, okay.
I believe
Uh,
he lives near the top.
oh, okay. Interesting. Well, kind of seems like we probably would get to know. We would know. Get well. Sorry, getting tongue tied here. We would get to the bottom of things a little bit easier if we were able to find Mr. Laborian.
If you do, tell him to come home.
Of course.
Thank you much. I'll give you more fire ale.
Ah, that's this. I like this guy.
Hehehe.
All right.
You're also gonna forge us a cool weapon, right?
Screw you.
He doesn't like Kenway. Everyone loves the Goonster. It is what it is. Well, anyways, is there anything you could tell us or give us? Excuse me, or me specifically. Sorry, it was a dwarven fire out. Um, that would help us to locate Laborian, or just in general.
He hammers a piece of steel and pulls out a very similar looking to the sheen of his armor. Maybe you could use this to locate him to some degree if you have the magic.
So we need someone who can channel magic into it.
Or someone that can find by items. Scrying.
Oh.
Scrying works.
Ah, can I scry? I don't.
Don't think you have a high
How about a
enough level
locate
of
object
scry.
skill?
Locate object works too.
Locate object does.
Depending on how far.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, can somebody can, right? Somebody can figure out something. At least, God, I hope so. Yeah, well, I guess that's all we need for now. This will be time to go and find Laborian. What do you all say?
Let's do it.
Yep. Let's go find Laborian.
Okay.
Thank you much. As he hammers, everyone gets a big mug of Dwarvish Fire Ale, except for Kenway, as it comes down.
I just like to imagine Kenway is like sulking in the corner, and we're all just like cheering over.
I think if
A
he was
nice-
a little more chaotic too, he'd do the thing where he'd hammer it over and over and over, and you'd see like walls appear in front of Kenway that he's just constantly walk around.
As he's trying to exit, it's just constant forging of walls to make like a maze.
Well, I'll be here.
All right, Moradin, we'll be back, I'm sure.
Later.
All right, let's get on it, boys.
Let's.
So where would you guys like to go?
Do we want to just head straight for the Hand of God?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, sort of heading in that direction, around the bends of Mount Olympus, you see these rolling hills that lead up onto the hand, sort of like a wrist. Like the wrist makes and the forearm makes up the rolling side of the mountains. It's almost like this hand is laying in a valley as it's crafting this never-ending pool in the palm that runs down, creating the river that eventually does sort of flow back to where you guys originally landed. So you sort of get this refreshing mist that comes off of the river. So how are you guys planning to get where you're going if you were here at this mountain? Using this picture as reference. How would you all like to get to wherever you're trying to go?
I think
Because this
that
hand is massive.
the best way to get up, in my opinion, would probably be to walk up the forearm that's coming out. We'll just have to get up the mountain range a little bit there, because it looks like there might be what's a river there, I guess. I don't know. However you guys would like to do it. I mean, I got water walk, I'm good.
So, also, sort of an idea of like, where do you think he would live?
I think Laborian would be probably. They said he said somewhere near the top, but there doesn't appear to be any buildings in said picture.
Indeed, no.
So I'm assuming that they would be like closer to the top, as in like to where the fingers start to rise up.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. What y'all think?
Which these mountains are thousands of feet tall at this point, too.
Right.
Just for frame of size.
Yeah.
So they're not small.
No.
Is there like a hidden passage we might see
You
that goes through and cuts through the mountains?
make an investigation check.
Oh, my investigation sucks.
Did you say Elvis or just John?
You're not really finding a trail or a path, and sort of looking at it anyway that might be a shortcut to the top. Hold on, I'm gonna let the dog out while you guys can think.
Okay.
I'm gonna think of Elden Ring here. You know when you ride the horse
Uh-huh.
and you jump up that path of air?
Yeah.
Anything like that?
You think something like that, maybe?
Yeah.
Or
I don't know what that would be called.
a spirit spring, just like it is in Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Any ideas?
John suggested a spirit spring, like from Elden Ring.
So you walk on top of the water, sort of thing. Remember?
No, like a
You jump super
like an
high
actual
on the horse.
yeah, like a legit spirit spring that we just walk into and jump, and it sends us flying up and we land safely.
Okay. Or would you guys like to attempt such thing?
I'm assuming probably somewhere near maybe where the waterfall that's coming off of the base of the hand. What y'all think?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I like it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So you guys sort of convene down at the base of the waterfall here. Make. Let's see. What? Everyone make a survival check.
Survival. I will survive.
Yeah, my second natural one.
Get him out of the way now.
Oh shit.
Baron got nat 1. I thought this would be the one that Cordell was good at. So, Cordell, as you sort of peering at the waterfall, you sort of notice that behind the waterfall looks dry.
All right.
Like the rock face wall is dry. It's not actually getting any water on it.
All right. That's called a clue in the world I come from. So I'm going to point that out to the rest of the group and say, hey, let's check out behind the waterfall. There might be a passage up.
Oh,
It does not look like
that's a good point.
it does not look like the waterfall is actually getting back there. It looks like it's kind of like a curtain draping over it, concealing path, a cave, an entrance, stairway, adventure. Right.
Okay, so you all are going to walk to the back of the waterfall where you see it is kind of like a rock face, like a wall, but it is not wet, which is kind of like the weird
Interesting.
thing.
It is illusionary. I like it.
You can make an intelligence saving throw if you want, Gunwei.
Intelligence.
And anybody else that believes so can also make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Dun dun dun.
The DC is very high.
Damn it. I would roll shitty on something I got a fucking plus 10 in.
Plus. Okay. But Gunwei, the DC was 20. As you sort of look at it, this illusion fades away. And strangely enough, immediately on the other side of where that illusion was, you see a set of water, like a thick wall of water, like 10 feet wide, that is rushing upwards.
Ooh.
It's almost
We're
like a
taking-
funnel feedback to the top of the mountain.
We're doing the Tears of the Kingdom special, boys.
We gotta make sure we have enough energy. Eat the food as you're climbing the mountain.
You see this, it's kind of like a wall of water that is just going up. So it's kind of like one of those optical illusions where it looks endless, but it's actually just going back up into the top. So, what would you guys like to do?
It's a ride, boys. Okay, could I theoretically use water walk and just step onto it and move onto it like it's like
If you step in it with water walk, it just shoots you straight to the top and puts you on top of the water. That's the funny
okay.
part of it. It's great.
I think I like that. So basically it's like a water elevator.
Yep. Which, currently, as you step into it, too, you're already starting to go up like an elevator. And then you activate the ring and you, like a rocket, straight to the top.
Oh, I love that.
So everyone else, you just watch Gunwei step in, he starts to float up, and then all of a sudden he's like, got a blast, fly straight up. We lost Vinny.
No.
Not really.
But that is what you all just witnessed.
Hell yeah. I love that. I love that. I just love the idea of everybody's kind of just looking at it, and then I just
you,
turn on water walking and step into it and go.
You do the thing like Goku turns into light and just flies away. He's back.
I'm back. That was weird.
So, what do y'all do as you see Gunwei just flits up the waterfall?
Guess we follow.
Okay, so you step in Kenway and you steadily start to rise before floating up. Not quite at the excessive rate that Gunway did, but you still float through and pop out eventually at the top of the hand in the pool of water. Does everybody else follow suit?
I'll follow my captain.
Captain, my captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
You all eventually appear at the top
Nice.
of the Hand of God. In the middle of the pool of water that rushes down into the waterfall, essentially. This is not 100% accurate, but this is the best I can do.
Looks fine to me.
So, as you get to the top of the waterfall, though, or at the top of the pond here that turns into the waterfall, you see a couple of dwarves that are sitting around at the top here that are just hammering away, chiseling into rocks, making things nonstop. They look like they haven't slept in days. And I think... I'm trying to find a picture of what they look like. There is... This is actually core D&T. You see these two angel people that are on the tips of the ring finger and the pointer finger of the hand. And they're sort of looking down over the pond. And they have
Thousands
this,
of feet up.
Oh, what is it?
You said thousands of feet up, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
at the tips of the fingers of the ring and the pointer. They have like this greenish skin, and they're holding a giant sword with these massive wings. And they're sort of just looking down over the pond.
Interesting.
They look like protectors.
Protectors of what?
Of this pond. Maybe it's sacred.
Yeah. Or maybe
We're
they.
standing in some holy water.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're just they're making the water. That's what gives it its healing properties, maybe?
The one sort of notices you all and flies down to the edge of the water, and he sort of towers over you. Like, these guys are massive. And he looks at you. What bringeth you here? He's about 10 feet tall. He's a pretty big guy.
Yep.
They talk to Goonway here.
What? Why me?
You're the one who knows all the languages.
I don't know I can't speak angel. He just addressed us in common, brother.
He does speak Celestial. He switches to Celestial. He's like, which I think, Goonway, you do speak Celestial.
I do.
He's just
Which
like,
is-
do you understand this one better? He's like,
And I'm like, no.
he switches back to Common. So what brings you all here?
We're
You tell the captain.
we're here to find the Forge Master's son.
Laborion. Who are you to him?
He's someone on our list to find. Our business is with him, not you.
What is your intentions? As he clacks down the long sword into the dirt.
Oh, the Forge Master would like him to come home.
Make...
Now he did not say how, though, was the question.
Make a persuasion check. He says that, actually. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. He looks down at you. What is your intention, though?
To have a chat. See why he won't come home.
You know, Laborion is very Very special now.
How is he so special?
He's one of 7 in existence to have acquired such ability.
I see some abilities in my life. Nothing stands out to me anymore.
Well, that is all I need say. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I'm gonna have to ask you to bend over so I can set my foot up your ass.
Interesting, human. You've come all the way to heaven to be sent to hell.
I was
Interesting
already
choice.
there. I came from hell to heaven.
Well, it seems you got lost. You
I
see
don't
the
think I am.
you see the other guy. He's sitting up on the ring finger still. All of a sudden, you see a massive cloud storm start to appear overhead. At least none of you are invisible. And he smiles.
We're gonna see lightning come down and hit the water and electrocute us.
You do see the it starts getting heavier and heavier clouds that have rolling lightning in the top. And you see it starting to get cold. You see it starting to snow.
This thing. Do I have? Yeah, I have the Ring of Cold Resistance. I don't think I'm attuned to that currently.
You can change attunements.
Oh, I don't know if I do though. No. I want my Range Master gloves, my Lightfall tattoo, and my Duster. I'm good.
He will once again ask, "Please leave."
Is there any way that we could avoid fighting the situation and perhaps talk?
You are refusing to provide the reason
sorry.
for your being here.
Oh,
I did
Truthful.
provide a reason. I said we want to talk to him.
Well, but you have not stated why.
oh,
Because his father's looking for him.
That wasn't the initial reason that you were brought here.
no, the initial Captain. Why you lying to the angels that would murk us in like 2 seconds?
I'm gonna base off what the father says.
I mean, we can't always return. You're looking for a long and healthy life with your wife to be, Captain. I think maybe delegate some conversations to people from now on.
I did offer.
You did offer, but I was away from the microphone for 1 second. Well, anyways, Mr. Angel, sir, we were definitely not here with any ill will. Would it be okay if we introduced ourselves first?
Names are important, yes.
Okay. I am Edward Goonway, cabin boy for the great Edward Kenway, the captain.
I think you'd hear him like snarkily chuckle.
Let's see. Then we got Grape Shot is here. He's a very dear companion to all of us. Mr. Cordell, one of the finest marksmen in this day and age, and the Baron Markov, who is an exceptional wizard. We humbly stand in front of you, asking for assistance in understanding the current plight of the dwarven people.
I like the direction. I want all of y'all to roll a perception check.
Perception. God, don't send me now, dude. Oh, You robbed me of a natural 20 dice. I hate you.
You've all rolled 14s and 7s, though. That's great. And a 19. I think all of you would notice he's taking in the words that you're talking to him. But it's almost like he's not comprehending or processing anything. And then you all look into his eyes and you see that flame in his pupils.
Oh. Interesting.
I've been instructed to remove you.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
Yeah, touch word.
We're going to roll
Interesting.
for initiative as he raises his sword, and you see it glow, this bright reddish-white light. As you guys have 2 planetars. Oh, I cleared all initiatives, my bad. Instead of rolling. I'll put them back. 35 for
Oh.
Cordell.
Good
Oh,
lord.
never mind. Ignore mine. I thought you had a reroll.
Great
Mine was
shot.
originally 14.
15. Baron 17. And Goonway. Gooner's got 20.
I just went day.
You guys are rolling all well now. Oh boy.
Go figure. We roll well to start combat, but don't don't expect me to roll well when combat actually starts.
Mr. 35 with the initiative. You are first.
He's actually going first, and then he's going a second time.
Yeah, I am going to move. Oh, looks like my
Oh,
token is
my bad.
locked.
You see the bullet that he fired at the bottom of the waterfall come down and nail him in the head.
All right, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move there, and let's see. Okay, now I'm assuming that this is the one at the base of the middle finger that we're talking to.
Yep. And the other one is the
Yep.
one that seems to be controlling the weather.
All right, I'm gonna take 3 shots with the Mage Slayer pistol. First shot,
Okay.
I'll
Hits.
take that. Second attack. Then third attack.
Alrighty. Misses on the last one, unfortunately.
All right. And stall. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Is it number 2 or number 1 controlling the weather?
2 seems to be controlling the weather.
Okay.
2 is going to... You're going to see him turn into a flicker of light. And then all of a sudden he is going to appear out of the water from behind you guys. And float up and land on the land.
Well,
That
what a rat
is
bastard.
bonus action and action. Because I did change their stat blocks a little. Always got to put them on edge.
That's actually my first name.
Edge. You hear the other guy laugh a little louder. He'll fly in between Kenway and Cordell, and he'll make 1 attack each. So first one at Cordell. You see him swing this heavy long sword, and this great sword, and you just duck out of the way as it's kind of like heavy and weighed down with the water still. He swings it around in a circle, and he tries to hit Kenway with the backside of it. Wow. He misses terribly. He's just like... you see him as he misses,
he
he's
was
kind
laughing
of...
too hard.
He's sitting there, he's shaking the water off of the sword, and he's just like, going away.
I can make friends with even our enemies.
Goonway, it's your turn. Reminds me of Corn Puncher.
Corn Puncher. The next character I make is going to be a Corn Puncher. Just you guys wait and see. Let's see. What do I want to do?
I thought he was going to be a Pocket Pounder.
Oh,
That's our bowling name.
He's going to do something. I mean, water walking right now. I mean, I guess I could take a shot at that Minotaur. I suppose. I guess I'm assuming these guys are probably immune to like all elemental damage.
You never
They
know.
seem like they would be. I don't know. I don't trust it.
They are wielding light on their long swords or their great swords.
Okay, and they're manipulating the weather too. I don't know. I guess. I guess I'll just take a shot at Mister Planetar too.
Okay.
Blunderbuss.
That hits. $14 damages.
All right, and then I guess I'm gonna stay nearby Kenway and Grape Shot and Baron. If anything, I'll move like maybe like here, just in front of them,
Okay.
and then that'll be my turn.
Sweet. Baron.
Okay. Can we switch positions here, Edgewood?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just for a quick second.
Yeah.
You swim under his feet.
Ah. Going to twin cast haste.
It's the ring of the ring of Baron walking. As you cast haste, who are your two targets?
Edward and Grape Shot.
Okay.
Me.
Screeches and Monkey getting ready to fire.
Have fun, monkey.
Monkey say, monkey do.
Monkey eat the monkey too.
Use a second level to gain those 3 slots back.
Okay.
Slots back.
Sweet.
And do it.
Font magic. All right. Grape shot.
Right. I am going to target. I'm targeting Planetar numero uno.
How are you going to
And
fire
I'm
your
going to-
bow in the water?
I am in the water, huh?
Yeah.
Am I like ankle deep?
You guys are swimming. You came up the vertical column.
Okay. I'm going to then, so that changes things. Okay.
Mr.
going
Blunderbuss is standing
to-
on the water.
Yeah, I'm wearing water. I got water walk going on right now, so that's the only reason I stayed next to you guys. Divert attention, if anything.
Can I go my normal speed?
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
He's one of those aquatic apes. He doesn't sink when he tries to swim.
He's got wings. He just turns into like a airplane in the water.
Okay, so I'm gonna go straight 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, full speed. And then now, we'll go ahead and try to cast lightning arrow.
Okay. Bonus action.
Boom.
This works.
So I'll make a.
The next time you make a... So when you this would be your action. So you make the action.
Yep.
You hit. And you roll ahead. Make the attack roll as normal. So then you did that. The target takes 48 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll that. In addition to your other boy. Oh, it still has your other one. Did you do a hunter's mark?
Did not.
No, okay. I'll just take the extra little bit off. Alrighty. So the lightning arrow strikes and impales him, and it seems to do effective damage.
Oh, lightning. Okay. Hey, that's good to know.
He looks at you and he's like, going away.
I'm gonna cast that again.
Okay. As a bonus action again? I think it's just your next attack. Oh, you are concentrating. Hold on.
Well, and
The next time you make a...
also hasted, right?
So you get an extra normal bow attack. Yeah, so the lightning arrow gets expended because it's just the next attack.
Right.
So then the lightning arrow disappears, and then you got your next attack. That'd be your second bow attack. And then you have your hasted attack.
Hasted attack, I'm just going to...
Or hasted action.
I'm just gonna shoot off again.
Send it. Oh, nat one. Oh, no.
Raise a monkey. I guess that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Kenway, if you are going to use your melee weapons, it's at disadvantage. Same with your gun, unless you get out of the water.
I will go back to here.
Okay.
Am I out of the water?
You are out of the water, yes.
Alright. Because of that, I can't do my steady aim, and I don't get sneak attack. I just do a regular shot.
You do get sneak attack if you hit, because Cordell's next to you.
Oh, look at that.
Because
Alright.
he's helping, essentially.
Alright, so I will...
Normal roll. 33 hits, and you do get sneak attack.
Alright, let's test this out, shall we?
There's about to be he's dropping a fireball on him.
Just a giant
Nice
ball of
sneak
death.
attack is...
This is literally the same damage as a fireball for the most part.
40 right at you.
I didn't ask how big the planetar is. I said I cast sneak attack.
I'll 40 hit. Okay.
That's a lot. So you hit this guy. He's beefier. He's actually going to make a con save. I don't think he'll make it. It's 20 since you did 40 damage to him. So what's his con save? Oh, you got a 21. Holy cow. He is still concentrating on the weather above.
Wow.
Well, that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Planetar 1 is going to fly up a little bit over the lake. We'll go a solid 30 feet in the air. And then he is going to go, return to the pits of hell. And he throws this like stream of fire right in between the three of you. And all of you will have to make a dex save.
Could we fall into the water to not take much damage from the fire, or no?
That's kind of part of the dex save. So
Okay. Alright. Dex 2. I'm not very proficient in dexterity.
I got it. I already rolled for you. So
Oh, you already rolled it, sorry.
Kenway.
Wait, what? A natural 1?
Yeah. Kenway, you failed for your first one. Baron succeeds with a nat 20. And Gunway fails with a nat 1. So I believe this is half damage.
And I have the half damage?
You do, because you have, what's its nuts? You have evasion. So
yeah.
You essentially get half anyway.
Half of a half.
So you take 8. Wow, that was the shittiest roll. 8d6, 16? Whoa.
The rolls are in our favor tonight, boys.
Apparently.
Don't please say those words.
He looks at you all and he's like, they're immune to fire. As it comes back to Cordell.
Alrighty. I'm going to shift my targeting over here to Planetar number 2.
Okay.
He was the one controlling the weather, wasn't he?
Indeed he be.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do some damage.
Sure.
Alright, first attack
Hold on.
with the Mage Slayer pistol.
There we go. I'll put it on him. That way he'll automatically do it. That hits.
That works. There's one. Number
Didn't
2.
trigger a roll, though. What the heck, Rooney? In that one, he is no longer concentrating on the weather.
Nice. Okay. And third and final attack. Come on, 20. Ooh, I'll take a 19.
It's not a 1.
Alright. Well, it's not a 20, but I am going to expend a charge of my Blood Fury Tattoo. And
Okay.
we're going to drop some damage on this guy.
Heck
Alrighty.
yeah.
Send her in.
Oh. Nope. It didn't roll it on him, did he?
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, okay. There we go. I got it right this time. Alright. Take that.
Oh, you got a lot of 6s. He got a lot of 1s and you got a lot of 6s. He's like, ah! He screams in pain as you just see his green skin turns black for a moment before restoring a little bit.
Alright, and let's see. I think I am going to stay right there because I do not want to provoke an opportunity attack. That's my turn.
Okay. Comes back down to Planetar 2. He will once again try this again. He's going to swing his great sword at you, Cordell, especially for hurting him terribly. A 28 to hit. This won't be that much. He swings the sword and cleaves into you, and you just feel the burst of radiant energy burn your skin as the blade cleaves into you. And then it comes back around for Kenway. That's more like it. Got Goonway out of my head. As he swings. Kenway, you take 37.
I can't half it because I just half the other thing.
No, evasion is not a reaction. So you can
Oh,
have this.
okay.
You get 18 back.
Sweet.
So let me take 18 off to 35 wounds. Okay. That'll be his turn. Goonway.
I'm gooning, fellas. Right. Let's see. I can't do that because then you guys. They're probably going to fight it. You said the swords were made of like light energy, or they're channeling light energy, like radiant energy into them.
The swords have like light energy around them.
We're gonna pull out an old favorite, boys.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and cast Heat and Metal on number 2's sword.
Okay. I like it.
I could drop that shit.
Hell yeah!
So he
brother.
can either choose to drop it, or he will suffer the damage. This is what he's going to do, though. As you heat metal on his greatsword, he's going to clench it harder. And you're going to see it meld into his skin so he doesn't let go. He's essentially just cementing it into his hand.
Oh,
So he's
God.
still getting burned, but he's trying with everything not to let the sword go.
Gotcha. Wow, that's heavy.
He
Alright.
retches in pain.
I didn't mean it, man.
I thought you were cool.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know.
You see his hand is like melt. It's just welded together, skin on skin around the blade.
Oh God. Okay, I have to. What do I gotta do?
Takes 2d8, so roll the 2d8 on him, and then you can use your bonus action to keep doing it. Essentially,
Ah. Okay, and then you said do it again.
No, it'll be on a bonus action on other turns, essentially.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. All right.
You are concentrating on heat metal. There you go.
I'm heating up this boy's metal, son.
There you go.
I'll be right back.
That's a family favorite.
Family favorite. Baron. He is bleeding with that after that, too.
Yeah, bro.
How big are they?
They are 10 feet by 10 feet. They're large.
Right. Oh, let's see if this works. Doubtful, but yeah, work. I'm gonna cast Wall of Force out of Planeteer 1.
Okay. Around him.
Yep.
How do we roll this? He gets a save to try to slip out, or...
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
He has to teleport if he can. So you said on number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Just do that for the sake. Okay.
It spins through the ethereal plane, so.
Okay.
Okay.
It stops spells too, doesn't it? Unless they have just a point of origin.
Right. Yep, because it doesn't have like
You can point to a certain spot. You can designate a location, still cast the spell though. Unless it originates from you. Like you can't shoot an arrow through it, obviously. A disintegration immune to all damage, can't be dispelled by dispel magic. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. Okay. So that is your turn there, Baron. Grape shot. I gotta look up a spell.
So I won't be able to shoot him. Alright. So if I can't shoot him, then I'm going to turn my attention to the other Planetar.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and cast bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark. And then action. Shoot.
Okay.
It's 4. Okay. And then still hasted, so hasted action, another attack. And that misses.
Oh.
I'm gonna down and cry.
Damn it.
I think
A Wall of Force isn't concentration, right? It is. So the haste would have been dropped from Wall of Force,
okay.
which would also gas you for the round. When did
I wouldn't have gotten it.
When did you drop it, Baron?
I guess when he casted it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so on cast it would have gassed you and Cordell until
Edward.
Oh, you and Edward.
So you can subtract 23.
Sorry.
Plasma crew. All good. That will be my turn then. I guess I'll just in a stupor.
And the same for Kenway. Gets gassed from haste. Number one. I think he's going to go for it, but I don't know if it'll work. Baron, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. As he points at you and snaps his fingers. That will definitely succeed. You start to feel yourself flicker in and out of existence before you hold ground here in Elysium. He will say, "Go home." And he fails. Cordell.
Alrighty. Same strategy I used last round. 3 attacks with my Mage Flare pistol against Planetar. Number 2. First attack.
Oh wait,
Come on,
I
20.
didn't.
You got gassed.
I'm gonna
So I can't do anything.
Unfortunately, no, sorry.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to expend a charge of the Blood Fury Tattoo.
with a
and
nat
we're
20.
we're gonna say goodbye to this mofo.
This is going to be a lot. Oh, no! 58. You blew him away. Oh, he's barely holding on.
Alright. Second
Ah.
attack.
And you don't even need to heal. Oh, you do a little bit.
There's one. Okay, and third attack.
A nat 20 followed by a nat 1. That's hilarious.
You also
There
healed
you go.
29, by the way, so 24 wounds.
There we go. And
Pretty good. He's looking real hurt.
that will be my turn.
Okay. Planetar 2. Kenway, he is going to move because he saw you get tired, so go ahead and you get an opportunity attack. Because he's not
Alright.
quite sure what happened.
On number 2,
Yeah.
do I get sneak attack?
In this case, yes, you would if you hit.
No advantage.
No advantage, unfortunately. Natural 20.
Oh my god. He's dead.
Oh!
This is going to be 14. Oh, no.
But I think they're
Oh,
boys.
shit.
You ready?
This one's fucking dead, man. Holy 75 damage in one hit.
What is going
Oh.
on?
Holy shit.
Holy cow. You just stab him right in it. He sees you're tired, and he turns his back and he flitzes over to get between Grape Shot and Cordell. And you just go surprise and stab him right in the back and drag it through him. And you see him hit the floor.
As he's dying, I tell him, your abilities don't surprise me.
Okay. That'll be his turn. Edgeward.
Time to goon, fellas. Time to goon. Alright.
Pleasure doing business with you, John.
Let's see. Heat metal is a good one, I will say. Nobody's over by him, right? I'm on top of Baron. No, Baron teleported. Am I just by myself standing on the middle of the lake?
Yep. And the other guy is in a force cage, so he cannot be, or a wall of force, so he cannot, Oh, you dropped it? Okay.
Yep.
So now he is no longer in a cage.
Oh no. I will. I know exactly. I also haven't done this one in a while. It's a family favorite. We are using Blue Dragon's Breath.
Nice.
Okay. Sneeze lightning at him.
Oh, that's pretty good. No, wait, that's not. That's not what I'm reading. Cast. Did they change something since the last time I was on here? I thought you just click the little blue icon that says cast and drag it over the person.
You hold it. Unless you control click on them.
I mean, yeah, holding it.
I normally just drag the dice.
Hold. Advantage. Why was it an advantage?
2 is down. 2 is dead.
That was at 1. I literally dragged it over number 1. Yeah, it says Planetar 1.
Did you click advantage?
Is that advantage?
Dex.
No, Planetar 1 was at
Oh, it's because it's because Dex check gave the moon's blessing gave it to you. Just go ahead and roll. I'll give it to you. Go ahead. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So I guess just roll for the damage then.
That's weird that Dex check. It counts as a check, I guess. Huh.
Okay. All right. So just roll it.
Yeah, just roll the damage. Yeah.
Hey, 16 damage.
Oh, that's because it's his saving throw. My bad. No, he has advantage against spell effects.
Oh.
That's why.
16 damage isn't too bad.
Yeah. He's hurt a little bit, for sure. Not nearly as bad as his buddy, but yeah, he's hurting.
Okay. Well, I guess in that case, I will move back 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? Let's just get right next to my good buddy, my captain, and then that'll be my turn, I guess.
Okay. Baron.
Cast Mind Sliver. I'll quicken it.
Okay. Counter spell. Just kidding.
Alright. And then cast though.
Slow on him. Okay. Slow. Why is everything so slow?
Then he rolls.
Does a 31 succeed?
Only way you could do it. So yeah.
Alright.
That'll be it.
Sweet. Grave shot. Back in action.
Back in action. Okay.
Back in the
Bonus
set.
action. Let's mark. Got to check off spell slots. 2 shots. Misses.
First one
Second
misses
shot.
barely. Second one hits barely.
There we go.
Good damage.
I will stay put. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Kenway.
I will steady aim at Planetar 1. Let's see.
And then that 20 it is. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Nat 20 again.
Do I
Check
get
his
sneak
dice.
attack?
You steady aimed, right?
Yeah.
Indeed you
His
do.
dice are loaded, bro.
His dice loaded.
He's got-
Check his digital
he's got
dice.
digital dice.
Saltwater test on the computer.
67. Good lord.
No, you spent too much time laughing about those 7 natural 20s on my Drider all those
This has been like
ago.
this has been like the last 3 boss battles apart from Chuckles.
Yeah.
That will be my turn.
Okay. Let's see here. What the heckaroni is this guy gonna do?
Try and save himself.
He's gonna dash over to Baron
Oh no, we left Baron all alone.
with
I'm
his
sorry,
insane
Baron.
120 feet flying speed. First swing. 21. The glowing blade cleaves through.
You cannot have that happen.
Not good.
And the second one. Two swings. We'll cut back to Cordell.
Alrighty. Yeah, we aren't going to have any of that messing with my friend like that. 1, 2, stand on top of the rock. Yeah, right. First shot, Mage Slayer pistol.
Oh,
19.
so
Hits.
close. So
Boom.
close.
Second
15
attack.
damage. He's looking really, really rough. 26 hits. 16 damage. He's looking really, really rough.
Come on, natural 20. Third attack.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Hits,
miss.
though.
Oh, that's a hit.
but it still hits.
Okay.
There we go. Just barely did it by 9 points. Boom.
Second planetar. Hits the ground. Is that your turn, Cordell?
Yep, that'll be my turn.
The planetar number 2's eyes light with the fire.
Oh no. Multi-stage
Must
classes. What is this, Elden
Continue
Ring?
working. You see this glowing light appear around him as he stands back up. The flames in his eyes even bigger than they were before. This time it's almost like they take up his whole eyes. And he is going to swing twice. This one will be a Goonway.
This way. Where's the hits? Oh.
50. And the heat metal disappears and he's holding the sword and he's like, huh, interesting. Actually, I'm going to roll one more d20 just see if it still hit. Because it should have been disadvantage. Does a 23 hit? I'm assuming Goonway.
I believe so.
Okay. Then, the second swing, he's going to fly over you, Goonway. So he's like just above you, in your reach. He's going to swing it at Captain.
Oh, Captain.
23 to hit.
Well, that's rude. I can half it though, still.
Yeah. You want to put your effect on?
I always forget how to put that.
It's just like your sneak attack, but it's your other one.
Oh, uncanny dodge.
Yep.
There you go.
Let me roll the damage. Max damage. Ha! 25, still not bad though. That will be his turn as he sort of is just hovering above you, Goonway. He's like, come to me, my child.
Go hang out. I can go hang out with the angel dudes.
You get a 6-pack like us.
Oh hell yeah, Captain. I don't know. He's making it sound very, very tantalizing.
You'll work
I say
until
as
you
I'm
die.
also half dead. Oh, work till I die. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Just like in
I
real
think-
life.
Yeah, I think I'll just shoot you. I think I'll just shoot you, sir.
What?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
22 hits.
Oh, it's only 10 damage.
10 damage.
Well, that's all I got. I'm gonna stay next to the captain just in case.
Okay. Baron.
Okay. Go ahead. Quicken spell. Mind Sliver again.
Okay. Success, unfortunately.
And alright. Based on what happened to two, can we assume one's not dead either?
He's still. You can assume that, most likely.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Banishment on one.
On number 1, okay.
Yep.
He auto fails. So
Auto fails.
we'll just say for this case, he is actually out of the fight. He auto fails because he is unconscious.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah, that will do it for my turn.
Okay. And this guy's looking real hurt too, so grape shot.
Finish him, grape shot, please.
You get 46, right, for your Hunter's Mark, right? Grape shot. Beanie.
Sorry, I was on mute.
You get 46, right?
3. If it's just a double the number. Yes, 46.
Okay, I'm fixing the thing.
I'll take 2 shots.
There you go. First one hits
I'll be back for this.
as he drops to the ground.
So he's now dead again.
He is indeed unconscious again.
Do I see anyone in the distance, this son of his, bringing him back to life every time?
Make a perception check. You all can do that if you'd like.
Look around.
And you all have 1 round essentially to figure out what to do. I'll give it to you.
Look alive.
Look alive. So far, just grape shot. Unless Edgeworth and Baron would like to roll as well. Alright, so grape shot. You see high above the sky in the middle is a sort of a crystal orb, per se. Kind of looks like a translucent kind of ball.
How did we not see that before? Look alive, fellas, in the sky. There's an orb. I'm not gonna point up and where I see it.
It's probably a couple 100 feet.
Oh, a couple 100 feet. Holy shit!
Yeah, and it's
I didn't
also
even see that.
it's also clear, so that's why it's a little bit harder to see.
I screamed
the
to
heck can I see that?
Cordell to shoot it because he's the marksman here.
Look for the flying UAP.
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Grape Shot missed the session where they fought actually a UFO.
I did, yeah, I did.
So Cordell, grape shot. Who would like to attempt to shoot said globe?
I don't think I
Orb.
can shoot that far.
You have disadvantage with your bow.
I'll take a shot.
Cordell, do you have anything that you would like to attempt to shoot?
And that's
We'll say
Yep,
for the
I
sake,
do.
it is 300 feet.
300 feet.
I don't even think my bolts will even reach that high.
Your hunter's bow has 600 as the disadvantage range.
Does it really?
It's based off of a longbow.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try my hand at it. Or should I disadvantage?
So it is disadvantage, and the AC is 20.
Yeah. Oh, I thought. Sorry.
That one.
Yeah, you know what?
Boing. You didn't have an arrow loaded.
Cordell, try it.
All right, I'm gonna take out the laser rifle. I believe I've got a
Just at
Oh, yeah.
300.
just at 300.
So
I'm
it
gonna
is
take a shot at it
disadvantage.
with a laser rifle. Yeah,
17
that's a
misses,
miss.
unfortunately.
Do you
Alright.
think I can hit it with my revolver?
What's the long range on your... You have a laser
Not at
rifle, too.
300 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a laser.
the revolver only goes to 120.
Oh, okay.
The laser rifle goes to 300 if you would like to give it a go. And you can
I'll
steady
give
aim
it
at
a go.
least.
I will steady aim and roll advantage.
So it's a straight roll. Because
Oh,
you're
straight
canceling the disadvantage.
Alright.
So
Do I just roll it in the chat window?
Yep. You need a 20. A 30 will do it. Go ahead and roll damage. And you do not get sneak attack for this, unfortunately. Okay. As you shoot it, it kind of just immediately starts falling out of the sky. Before it splashes in the water. You see this it's kind of like a moon ball where it's almost like just a reflective, clear kind of ball. Splashes heavily in the pond. And you see the planetar. The planetar is still at rest currently. He does not seem to be waking up.
I would be very careful to touch that thing. We don't want to wake him up touching it. Could we investigate it before we touch it?
Just looking at it in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Captain, before we do that, I can actually identify it. I'm gonna throw
Sure,
out
go
my
right ahead
pistol.
then.
And I'm going to ritual cast identify on it.
Okay. It's kind of like a combination of two magics here. It is a mix of a scry, so something was watching you. But it's also a contingency, as immediately it starts playing a message. If you are trying to find me, you will not, for I am in a place far beyond mortal knowledge, in a place called the Isles of Virtues, or the Isles of Reverence. I've perfected my virtue. One of
I
7.
perfected my virtue with a girl called Peaceful Fountains.
Peaceful Fountains. One of 7. 7 special individuals in this world. Goodbye. The contingency message stops.
But he's
Yeah,
not
I
even
get
here.
He will be a character
Yeah,
in the
no,
next
he doesn't
campaign.
want us to find it.
So this son is going to be in the next campaign.
Emphasis on
Wait.
pain.
Will this be your next campaign, or will this be in Lewis's?
Mine.
World shall
Yours.
know
Okay.
The world shall know pain. The Isles of Reverence.
Teaser.
As you all finish here. There would be a gift for Jericho, but he is not here, unfortunately. So I will give it to him later, as I am working on an item for Gunwei next. So, I think at this point, that is where we'll leave off this session as our teaser
Okay.
for next campaign.
Sweet. Why?